Hello everybody and welcome back to Age of Empires 2. I am Rufal playing this game for you. Woo! Last time we finished the campaign of Montezuma. Montezuma himself definitely did not survive, but well, Cuauhtemoc will hopefully lead his people to a better future for however short that ends up being. But we can move on to the battles of the conquerors. Which is it's more of a catch-all thing. Certain names ring down through history as men and women who shaped the world. Some were forces of chaos, destructive and rapacious. Some were men of honor who fought for the right. Some defended their homelands from invaders, while others used their military might to violently acquire the lands of others. Battles such as Agincourt, Manzikert, and Hastings are remembered as turning points in the world history. And names such as Henry V, Yi Sun Shin, and Eric the Red are etched forever as great conquerors. Now relive their tragedies and triumphs. Yeah, triumphs is the only word that got cut out there. But, well, we have ourselves 8 different single level scenarios, really. With no real rhyme or reason behind which one we should do first, so I'm gonna play them out in chronological order because I like to have some form of order to things. Ergo, we shall start in Tours.
It is impossible to imagine the world ending on such a fine fall day. Yet the storm of Muslim horses continues to rage throughout Europe, leaving conquered cities and shattered armies stunned in its wake. The lightning-quick strikes of the Muslim horses break the city of Bordeaux, and then Poitiers, leaving precious little of the Frankish kingdom to defend. Yet Charles Martel gathers the disheartened Frankish army for one last stand at the city of Tours. Moslem horses, bred for speed and beauty, began to splash across the Vienne River. Martel's knights and swordsmen, trudging under the weight of iron mail, struggled to interpose themselves between the Moslems and the city of Tours. Carrion birds circle in the air, anticipating the savagery to come. The rest of Europe watches anxiously, for this is the climax of the Muslim invasion and the last stand of Christian Europe.
Well, the Christian world is being invaded by the Moslems. Not the Muslims, the Moslems. We don't talk about the Moslems anymore. Clearly that's because of what ends up happening here. But we are to prevent them from destroying any of our 3 town centers. Fortunately, all of our town centers happen to be behind the walls of Tours. And our means to defeat the Moslems is to capture their baggage train, bring it to the cathedral here. Basically, we'll rob their armies of their supplies, and that'll basically defeat the army, because trying to make them march on an empty stomach? Yeah, that won't work so well. Muslims are attacking outlying Frankish farms. This will slow them down while you send for Charles Martel's army and build up your defenses. The Berbers and the Moors utilize inexpensive units in combat. The Frankish knights can defeat them. However, the Muslims will spend fewer in resources fielding armies. Oh, and you can click on signs for directions. You also have to acknowledge that in the game, this way is north. So, south makes this west, and that way east. Scouts report. The flanks defend a large city of Tours to the north. Charles Martel's army is to the south of the city. There are 2 armies of Muslims. The Berbers, those who occupy the western edge of the map. They train light cavalry, swordsmen, and rams. The town's not so well defended and could fall to an early attack. The Moors have occupied the city of Poitiers. It's to the southwest, making their army harder to defeat. They train camels, knights, and scorpions, but we'll switch to Mamelukes given enough time. We'll also reach the Imperial Age and start sending trebuchets our way. So, we need to be prepared for them. Speaking of preparation, let's get on with things. First things first. Let us recruit the sheep. Herd in the sheeple. You guys, get over here. Charles Martel, you and your axemen.
Advancing slowly, but we will not have long before they are at the walls of Tours. Poitiers has fallen already.
I want you to come down here, start collecting, trying to peel the food out of that farm.
Okay.
Not you. Let the culling of the sheeple commence. There are much sheeple to cull. And we will want to try and reach the castle age as soon as we can. And we're starting with this castle because we're playing on the standard. But if you're playing on higher difficulties, this castle won't be here and you'll have a bit of a harder time. Although, funnily enough, that just changes where you should send your throwing axemen. But the major purpose of these farms is more to slow these guys down than to be a source of food. Alright. You guys come park yourselves in that castle. That way, you can commence with really giving people headaches. As for throwing axemen, well, important thing to remember about these guys is that they are functionally ranged melee units, so that means with blacksmith upgrades, this is what we care about. Let's upgrade our arrows. And, well, brace for impact, really. You guys on defensive. As well, the Moslems are going to start with a quite sizable army. And they're going to throw the whole thing at us. It's coming right for us. Generally, they will hit here. So if you don't have the castle, you want to position your throwing axemen here on the side of the wall. That way, they can pummel the enemy riders. Speaking of the enemy, they be coming. There's a lot of them. At some point, they'll be a little less distracted with the farms and start heading right for us. Lost a lot of knights there. You know what? Go figure. Relatively okay with losing the knights. The throwing axemen are a little bit more important to me. Not much, but definitely a little. Now that we have our now we're on our way to the next stage. Start to concern ourselves with getting the monies we'll need to get to Imperial. I want you guys to go for a bit of a walk. Pummel those guys down. You know. Oh. Take that. So you guys, you come back here. Alright, I want a monk to come down and say hi to you. Mind from that one, it'll be a little bit more efficient. Oh, I have more sheeple than I thought. They're hiding. To get some lumberjacks on it's working. I need a lot of things, really. Really? Go away. Clearly, I should probably build a castle up here, but usually they attack down here by this castle. Pansies! Alright, once again I need to get you up to work. the very least, that is the last of the sheeple. Let's get that going. That.
Maro?
Jerks. God, I do not want you to continue to another farm out there. Maybe I do, but... settle things like this and start clearing some trees. So naturally, I want to commence some farming from some better protected farms. But I forgot to get the lumberjacks going. Let's actually have you guys strike out a bit with your monk. Oi! Have a company of knights back home, so I as well have them protect things. You know what Rams don't survive well against? Throwing axemen. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You guys come up here and drop off your wood. Hey guys, we come for you. No, I want you guys to come over here. Go, Charles! Keep an eye out for any shenanigans. You guys just keep doing your things. We'll leave them to whittle down on our opposition down there. To build me some stables. Show these yurts what for. Aha! Alright. You specifically to come forward, though now I think about it. What I really want at the moment is get rid of this. Tee-hee. sucker them into shooting Charles, who the monk will heal, and he's a hero. He has his own regeneration. We have you now. Trim things down a little. Yay! You need to come over here and get back to work. And we can start advancing to Imperial, because I wasn't paying attention. Ooh! Speaking of not paying attention, let's get these guys back home. You've done your deed. Alright, you guys like it. And next time we'll build up forces a bit and go and give the rest of those Berbers what for. We'll see you then. Later.